Hey guys, so we're back with another video. So this is going to be my part one of Beyonce is so much of a genius that nobody didn't see this coming, but like I'm here to inform you that I did. Now, after the Beyonce NFL Christmas special, Beyonce dropped a date and she's sitting on a horse. Now, some may say this could be a tease to a trailer to the documentary of making the album, or this could actually be a tour, right? Or my prediction is Beyonce is so smart for this that 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 is a very significant number that Beyonce loves using and that she's been using throughout the entire start of this trilogy. Now, because Cowboy Carter is the second act of the trilogy, I think we haven't get the Roman numeral idea of why Beyonce is doing it like that. Act 2 is actually going to be a bit longer than we think, because I feel as if Act 2 is a double album. It is calling back to herself from the past. We even saw that she used a similar entrance to the Renaissance when she did the tour, and the visualizer for the Renaissance, which shows a compilation of all the videos and visuals that she has done. She even referenced that the reason why she hasn't revealed that there are visuals, because for now she wants us to imagine ourselves in a space where there's just music, and that in the past music was taught in a way where she brought that, where from 2013 to 2018 or 2020 she dropped visual albums, right? Now, if we look back to why I say Lemonade is the godfather to those trilogies that she is currently releasing, house was very present in Renaissance, country was very present in the recent album Cowboy Carter, and Lemonade definitely had rock. Lemonade is the godfather to these trilogies, because when you stirring the lemonade, right, when you stirring to make lemonade, she added different elements of music on there, right? With Don't Hurt Yourself, that was clearly rock, and we see how banging it looked. Each of the horses are calling back to some sort of Renaissance like theme. Now, with the infamous horse Renee, we saw that Beyonce called back to all the pioneers of the black career people, which are phenomenal legends in their own right, and disco, which the giant disco ball that she used in the past has now hatched itself into Renee. Everything that Beyonce has done in the past, she is revamping them and she's bringing them into a new form. That is the essence and the definition of what a Renaissance is. It's a rebirth of something, but it's not too new, but it's not too similar. Those two horses are currently Chardonnay and Renee. These are the two horses that are currently at present. Now, that would make perfect sense if there's 4 horses. Now, it could be very eerie to her calling back to the apocalypse, right? But I assure you that the horses are a representation of the different genres, and if it is 4 horses, that would tie in into her favorite number being 4. Even at the Grammys and the award show, how she was seamlessly referencing her clothes and herself as the visual. And then later on in 2024, after Usher performed, Beyonce released the 2 singles from her Cowboy Carter. There's a list track on the Cowboy Carter which reference which is track name is Spaghetti, how Beyonce calling back to her Thanos. She's Thanos. And if you see the clothes that she's wearing at the Super Bowl ad earlier this year, everything that Beyonce has talked about throughout the entire visualizer became true. She showed up in the presidency, speech for Kamala, dressing up as the president. If you look closely at each of the visuals, Beyonce already have the visuals talking about the connection between country and lemonade and how all of these are connected to how she's thinking right now. And then out of nowhere, she dropped Texas Hold'em and 16 carriages. So I'm here to tell you guys that Beyonce is so smart that I think that date, January 15, is not just a tour date. If she announced it, it would be an extended version of the Cowboy Carter, where we'll make it a Sasha Fierce type of energy, where it's a double album and it's back to back, which will make perfect sense. If it's a double album, that would make perfect sense with the Renaissance visualizers, because the Renaissance visualizer is like a multiverse that is connected to Cowboy Carter and the third act, which if they say it's rock, there's a lot of different element of rock that Prince himself has covered, but the way Beyonce has been tapping into those genres, this is something that would be similar to Thriller capacity. And after the Super Bowl, the Beyonce Bowl as we calling it now, after she finished that, it is now roaming on Netflix. So if you really want to talk about research and how she put this together, I'm also saying that Beyonce planned all this way before. With the Winter Renaissance, we might say that Beyonce predict herself that she was going to perform. There was a tabloid that was shown in the past when she was released the Renaissance, and this tabloid said Winter Renaissance. Beyonce knew she was going to perform in Texas way before everybody else. So there's a scene where Beyonce caught the ball in one of the teaser trailers. A lot of people are now connecting that Beyonce might show up to Kendrick's Super Bowl. That would make perfect sense, and that would close off 4 different appearances that she wanted to do for the Super Bowl. On top of that, that date also means something rock is coming, or it's a tour. Amori, I remember there was an interview, they didn't want to show her face, but I know Amori has a idea that she might be touring next year. So what do you guys think? Like and subscribe. See you guys soon.